Ahead to 2022, the market trends during 2021 could make for a challenging start to the next year for investment advisors and managers. Ernie Burns with Burns Financial Planning joins us to take a look back on the wild ride that was the markets of 2021 and what to expect in the coming year. Ernie, good morning.
Good morning.
So let's talk about 21. A wild ride in general, but definitely as far as the markets are concerned. What kind of ups and downs did we see?
Well, we've seen a very volatile market over the last year, and what's going to surprise a lot of people, because we've seen these ups and downs widely publicized, we only had one pullback that's over 5% for the year, and that was the month of September. So by and large, if you bought on the pullbacks, on the downslides, and held through the up portion of the entire market this year, you made some money. You definitely made some money. And the S&P started off the year 3714. It's going to finish above 4,700. So it's had a good year.
And so we only have a few more days left of this year. And so you expect us to end, you just mentioned, kind of on a good note, it sounds like?
It looks like we're going to be very strong this year. And it looks like the tax policies are going to stay in place. The Build Back Better bill doesn't look like it was going through as it was originally planned. So therefore, because tax policies are not going to be increasing for the future for personal income taxes as well as corporate, that's a positive influence on the market.
And so obviously right now we entered the holidays, and I mean right after Thanksgiving we see the Omicron variant appear, and it's now causing spikes of COVID across the world. How do we foresee the spike in COVID cases yet again impacting the markets as we enter 22, if at all?
Well, because of the medical industry and vaccines and everything else, I think the American public and everybody has dealt with it much better than originally 2 years ago, just about 2 years ago now, March of 2000. So 2019 now, 2019? 2020. 2020, yes. There we go. So close to 2 years now. So that being a factor, I don't see the market with Omicron having an issue with it because it's not as deadly as we thought. It does spread much faster. We've seen that in our neighboring cities here around New Orleans and the North Shore. So we see the market seeming very positive for this year, and going into 2022, pretty much the same thing. The only thing that could pull it back, you said anything else, is if the Build Back Better bill goes through with all the tax policies, which we don't believe is going to happen. We believe that it will be altered if it does pass. It will be altered so that's not hitting the American public as hard for 2022 in the future. Therefore, the markets will be much happier with no tax increases or very little tax increases.
All right, Ernie Burns, as always, we appreciate your time. Thank you for all you've done this year. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas and wish you and your family a Happy New Year. We'll be talking markets at the top of 22 to see what's what. You never know after the last 2 years. I think that's one thing we know for sure. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's it.